Hi everyone. I've had some people ask me about how do you get ready to do a painting or any kind of artwork. Well, I'm always talking about doing a sketch before you'd actually do the artwork. And today I'm going to do a painting of some seahorses. But before I do that, I went online and I found some pictures of seahorses that I like. You want ones that show a lot of details, different angles that you're planning on working on, things like that. Maybe a background you like. Find ones that give you something that you like, that you want to incorporate in that drawing. And what I like to do is take a blank piece of paper, your basic sketch pad. These are my highly expensive tools. I do like these pencils, mechanical pencils with a nice grip, a decent eraser. The white erasers work good. And this is for, of course, there's people who don't make any mistakes. They don't know what this is. This is an eraser. Pretty cool, huh? So when you do make things like this, you can go back and erase. But basically, you're not going to spend a lot of time on these. These are just thumbnails. Some people call them thumbnails. I kind of just call them sketches. And sometimes what I'll do is say, I'll lay out, this is going to be my canvas dimension. If your canvas is going to be an upright canvas, you're going to do this one. If your canvas was going to be horizontal, you would do it this way. Mine are going to be vertical. So I'm going to do kind of like this. Okay? And you're like, what? So basically, you're going to kind of do quick sketches just to get the shape, the form, and the composition. So say if I want to do 3 seahorses, say maybe I'm going to have one where the seahorses kind of come out and do this. Then I'm going to have one where, say, a seahorse is like this. You know what I mean? And then maybe one where the seahorse is kind of doing this number. You're just going to just do a quick little outline. And that way you can see if you like that design or not. And if you don't, you know what I mean? And then you may say, okay, maybe I want one like right up here. He's kind of doing this. Maybe you want one down here. He's going to kind of do this in your basic shape. And you're not going to spend a lot of time on these. These are true thumbnails, okay? And so you're just going to kind of sit there and go, oh yeah, I like that. I like this idea. I like this shape. This one is okay. And like say maybe, you know, they're hanging on some grass. The grass is going to kind of do this kind of number. So, you know. And then you say, well, I want to do one with 3. So here's the shape of their heads. And their little bodies and their happy tails. And then maybe this one is kind of curved more like this. And then maybe there's another one right here, kind of like this. So once again, the grass may be coming through here like this. So you have the happy fins on the back. They have this fin right here. You know, and you're like, okay, I kind of like this one too. So, and we'll do one more. So we're going to do, and like I said, if you want to look at your drawings just for reference, just so you get the shape. The shape of the head is round, but they have the skinny nose, so it's basically a triangle. Their body is like a big old comma kind of thing. And their tails, they all curve to the inside. So if you want to try and be somewhat true to nature, don't make the tail come around like this. I mean, you can if you're doing something wild and crazy and you don't care, but if you're trying to do something that might be accurate, don't do something that's blatantly never going to happen in reality. So, okay, so here's your basic shape. And then maybe we have one over here like this. And his head, you're looking at it from a different angle. This, for example. Okay, he's at a weird angle like this. And then maybe another one down here. And you only see part of him. And he's coming off. So they're all kind of going, busy. Okay? Then you kind of look at it and go, oh, which one do I kind of like? This one, but I think I'd like to add another one down here. But he may not be all the way on the canvas, so he's going to be like this. So you have something like that. So you say, you know what, I like this one. We're going to go with that one. Okay. This one is interesting too. I like this. This one is just too much. This one is, to me, too close. This is somewhere in between these two. So you're going to go with that one. So now you've done your little sketch. And if there's an issue where you don't feel comfortable doing the head of a seahorse, you may just want to do this kind of thing. And maybe just do a sketch of a seahorse head. They have this round eye with a little dot in the middle. You have the skinny nose. You know what I mean? Just go in and do something like that. And here's the shape of the body. It kind of comes around like this. These things, the rays. Okay. And they kind of curve around like this. So if you kind of do this, it's kind of like, think about it as like a warm-up before you go out and play a game of soccer or football or whatever you like to do. You don't just walk out on the field. You may go, you know what, I'm going to do some stretching. I'm going to do something else first, kind of walk around at least before I get out there and do something. It's kind of the same thing. It's like, this is what I'm going to do first, see what you like to do, decide which one you're going to do, and then boom, this is the one we're going to go with right there. Okay?